Episode 3, Exchanging Bits. As always, I'm joined by my degenerate panel co-host, Jonah Cavanis, and my fact-checker, Jared Cavanis. I'm your host, as always, Joe Campione. Thank you. I appreciate it. So the first episode dropped this morning, so we're all fucking excited about that. I've had really good reception on it. So it's really been incredible. So thank you to everyone that's fucking listened to the pod, watched the pod, is reacting to the socials, sharing my shit. Believe me, I have so many more fun skits, adventures, stories, fucking awesome guests coming. So just hang on to your fucking panties, ladies and gentlemen, because it's about to get wild. But speaking of amazing guests, the dude I'm about to introduce is definitely one of the most talented songwriters in our area. We live in Atlanta. It's a very competitive music scene. The dude is a rapper, country singer, pop star. I mean, you really can't put a label on it. You can't put a label on it. One of my best friends in the entire world, and I'm almost positive that in his spare time, he might be Trevor Lawrence's stunt double. So... But with no further ado, I introduce Turner Owen, better known by his stage name, Porch.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Bro.
Dude, honestly, I'm very excited to be here. I told you before we started. I felt going to sing a verse. Like, I'm a little jittery.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Like, just to have some good buddies here. And one of the things that we've talked about a lot is this podcast, probably for what, a year and a half?
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I've had this shit on my mind for a long time. Yeah. And, it was like, back then it was like, what direction am I going to take it in? Is it going to be music? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? And I feel like it just kind of organically fell into like a comedy scene. And so, yeah, man. So like first of all, when I had this idea, you were one of the first guests that I even thought in my head. I was like, I'm not even going to fucking call him.
No, it's done.
Because if he says no, I might cry. So
no way, bro.
He's on the show, whether he likes it or not.
No way.
So.
I slid up on your story because, like, out of nowhere, I just went back to South Carolina, where I'm from. And my parents are, they missed me. They FaceTimed me the other night. So my great girlfriend got us down there. And
how the parents?
Oh, dude, Papa Grizz, Mama Trace, they're good.
Gotta love them.
They're good. And I was able to surprise them a little bit, but I'm sitting there by the fire, drinking me a little old fashioned, hanging out, and I see new follower, and I go to it, and I was like, no shit, bro, let's go. So I slid up on the story, and I was like, bro, automatic. I want to be on, and he was like, it's done. We already checked it.
I was like, I already fucking blueprinted out the entire episode.
Oh, man, I love it. I'm happy to be here.
So, yeah, man. So, yeah, we're excited to have you, bro. This is just the beginning. I mean, you see we're recording in whatever living room is empty at the moment.
We started recording music on a sheet of plywood with a tire table.
Yeah.
We're in my fucking parents' garage.
It's been worse for sure. But how you been, man? Other than that, what's been up with you? I know you're always working on music. So, like, is there any songs you're excited about? Any projects you're excited about that you're working on?
Man, it's been a crazy 6 months. I took a little left turn from hip hop, and I just really wanted to get into instruments and having more of an organic atmosphere. So a good buddy of mine, rest his soul, Scott Warman.
R.I.P. Scott was a dope ass dude. For real, all the listeners out there that don't know, R.I.P.
He was the best, like a big bro. But long story short, he put me into the studio called Tree Sound. It's right outside Atlanta.
Yeah.
And recorded some dope music. Shout out Thier and my man Too Cool T, Terrence in there. He's best engineer I've probably worked with to date.
Mr. T's nephew, if you were.
No, dude, but I sat in there after Scott passed away. We had 6 songs that were in progress of doing an EP or a smaller album. And they sat me down, and Terrence and Thier were like, look, you guys are awesome to work with. Scott was, he was one of the homies. how would you feel about songwriting for Tree Sound Studios? So I got a position as a songwriter.
Congrats, bro. Congrats. Let's get a clap for that one. Big moves, bro. That's a big deal too. Like that, no joke. You know, just like from somebody that's been out in the music grind and like been there trying to get your name out. People don't realize that like sometimes an opportunity might not be you being the one on stage. So being a writer, bro, writing for people that are making dope music and just being a part of it, dude, that's a big accomplishment.
I mean, a lot of people don't realize that writing for people or a studio or
it's
just
the biggest
ideas,
possible door.
Yeah, it's the biggest
being on a stage.
Conduit right into whatever you want to do with your music aspirations.
It's been a blessing to be able to go into a studio where like I'm in the same booth as Whitney Houston or Lil Wayne or Justin Bieber. It's incredible, but at the same time,
inspiring for sure. I'm sure. I mean,
it's a big step.
Yeah,
I'm very grateful for all the good and bad that have been before that. But it's right now like we have about 5 or 6 songs that we're completely locked in for, and
I mean, you showed us a couple of them, and y'all might have heard him before, but fuck, bro,
y'all ain't heard him before.
It's like he took fucking Jelly Roll and goddamn Juice WRLD and put them in a blender, and out comes this beautiful symphony of fucking country nonsense, bro.
Dude, it's Jelly Roll is he's a huge person in general in the community, and I about shit my pants because I'm sitting there about an hour later in the studio, and we're sitting there working on a couple songs. My sister was there, my girl was there, and he was like, "So your song Southbound 85." Started chopping it up a little bit. If you're not familiar with how studio and instrumentalists and live tracks work, we started this song with one acoustic guitar and my voice. It now has about 3 different drum sets, about 5 guitars, 30-something vocal tracks. It's insane.
That's a lot.
And
big voice.
I'm not going to sit here and say that things are going to happen or there's an avenue that it's going towards or whatever, but that studio is a lot of the time where if Jelly Roll's ever in Atlanta, he comes. And there's been conversation about Southbound or a couple other songs being pitched to that genius of a man. And that's, that's an aspiration and a motivation in itself to just fuck whoever it is for, even though I love them or I may want to be on that stage with them. Just keep your head down and grind. It's songwriting. That's it.
We actually coincidentally just saw Jelly Roll.
We did.
In August, he was at Bert Kreischer Fully Loaded Festival.
Yeah, he was a guest appearance, and I saw because like before we got to the venue, I was just checking Twitter and kind of because we follow a lot of the comedians and their shenanigans before and after shows, and I see Jelly Roll. He posts that he's in Huntsville, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's got to be a coincidence. And then the next post is Bert saying, guest tonight, Jelly Roll. These motherfuckers did the national anthem.
It's nuts.
It was the most American thing I've ever fucking been a part of.
We sung the national anthem and God Bless America.
Yeah.
When he was at Ameris, like a week later or something. Mm-hmm. So one of our really good friends at the restaurant, shout out Chad, he was going to the concert and he was like, I'm going to do everything in my power to get him back over here for the after party. Like 10:30, we're like, all right, this is sick, Jelly. And
we pulled up with a semi-truck.
Coming over to the after party. Like, I'm bartending the whole night. One of our other bartenders went home. She was like, I don't think it's going to be worth the money. I was like, if Jelly Roll's going to be in this building, I'll be here till 5:30.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I don't care. I'll take as many vodka Red Bulls as I need to take personally.
I'm bleaching
to stay behind that wall.
Performance-enhancing drugs I need to ingest.
I'm bleaching my hair, and you call me Bunny from now on.
I'll be your fucking security. I'll be your microphone stand holder. I'm only $1.75 on a rainy day. You need me to I'll throw a motherfucker into something.
You need me to hold your gut up while you take a piss? Fuck it, I'm there.
I got you, dog.
I'm Jelly rolling, dog.
Dude, I'm rolling with the roll, dog.
You need me to find and hold your dick down there.
Bro.
Shake twice or 3 times.
I can track that motherfucker down like no one.
He's got the whole like within a year. He's just like went from like son of a sinner Only talk to God when I need a favor. Somebody save me. Like
Yeah,
he went from parolee convict.
He actually redid it to I only talk to Bert when I need a favor.
Yeah, he did.
What a guy.
Damachin. He's an incredible. But yeah, I mean, that has been the biggest thing right now. Is just being in the studio, working on a new project.
Staying creative.
Moved into a new spot with the lady. That's going real well. Parents good. Family's good. That girl fucking went and paid for one of my whole equipment rentals for one of my sold out shows when I didn't have the bread for it.
Yeah, no, she's a rider, bro. She's a rider. Shout out to Sammy.
Shout out. We love you.
Shout out to Sammy.
But yeah, it's everything's good.
That's what's up, man.
Trying to stay creative, trying to stay busy.
So yeah, no, we were talking earlier about back in the days when we were traveling to Decatur to record with AK and Swan. Shout out Swan too.
Shout out Swan. Shout out
my
AK.
boy. He'll be on the show soon. I don't mean to spoil too much, but
that's the man you need to listen to.
We got some work coming too. But yeah, no, those nights where we were going to the studio and you were on probation. I know you remember that night.
Dog, it wasn't even probation, dog. I was 21 years old, best song of my life, and I got DUI court for Forsyth County.
Oof.
First of all, when you hear DUI court, you're like, okay, more intense probation. What you should have fucking heard in that sentence is Forsyth County. That's what you should have heard.
Oh,
Forsyth County, Georgia, for all those that.
Forsyth County, Georgia.
We're famous for the Klan.
Dude, it's bad. it's like as
Oprah came here, the Aryan brothers spit on her.
Dude,
it was a whole
legit.
thing.
That's from like.
It's a real story.
That's in our past.
I was in like 84, moving
forward.
But like I legit like as an artist or like especially a hip hop artist around here, as you gentlemen know, like it's not easy to break that barrier. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm still on DUI court. My curfew is I have to be in my registered home at midnight, and that was my parents' house at the time. Well, we have a dope session locked in at the Lions Den.
Yeah, I mean we were cooking.
We were like 3 songs in.
We were cooking
there for like 5 hours, and it was like 11:26 or something.
I looked at him with fucking sad puppy eyes, like I know you're not about to leave.
But the thing is, we were working on Awake. It was the best fucking song.
Yeah,
it was just lyricism.
And if you're not realizing the gravity of this, the cops can come to his house randomly at any time after that curfew. And if he's not there, game over.
If I'm not there after the cops get there and I'm supposed to be there, I get hauled off in cuffs, and it's
motherfucker putting his freedom on the line for a song.
This man looked at me and said,
probably is thinking nowhere.
Porch, what you thinking? And I said,
yeah, run it.
We ain't getting back before 12. We might as well keep going.
Yeah.
And fuck.
Dude,
that was Major hopped in there and just killed the verse. And AK's like, yo, are you sure? And I was like, man, we're already here. It's past 12. It don't matter if it's 12, 12:57, 11:99. It don't matter. Let's finish the session. So yeah, it was Forsyth County bugging. We graduated though. We did DUI court. We got that signature. We did all the due diligences and whatnot.
Dude, so a bunch of crazy fucking music times. But yeah, glad everything's going well, man. Glad
26 and 11. You know?
Glad that the music is shining.
Off the shit.
But I'm gonna shift gears a little bit. You know,
let's
talk a little bit.
Let's get it going.
So you know, me and Jared were scouring the internet earlier.
Oh fuck! That's dangerous.
I saw some crazy shit about Brittney Spears and Justin Timberlake. I don't know if you guys have heard about this new rumor that's going on.
She be posting way too many dance videos on it.
Oh, bro, the fucking knives. Her dance was
like Walking Dead.
She's like doing capoeira or some shit. Like
she looks like she's about to cook you the craziest hibachi you've ever had.
But like no ingredients ever come out. It's just her dancing and singing. Like we heard some crazy shit that apparently back in the day when Justin and Brittney were dating, Justin apparently cheated on her. And while he cheated on her, she was pregnant. And Justin Timberlake forced her to get an abortion.
What?
I know.
I guess they're not in sync.
They were not in sync whatsoever.
Dead and gone.
You only got 5 minutes.
You could say that their relationship was a little toxic.
He was not the man to put in that article because he has way too many songs off the rip.
No.
Cowboys bugging.
I know. I hate to see about my man JT.
I wonder if he was in his suit and tie at the funeral. In the court.
Oh my
All right, we got to progress.
The thing.
God.
Stop doing
Like
strikes.
the old 95 to 05 Hollywood, different.
Oh yeah, wait. People didn't cry over nothing back then too.
But also
if I called you a faggot back in the day,
yeah,
that just meant that I didn't like the actions that you were portraying at the very moment.
I heard a British dude call a cigarette a fag on a clip today. So some context.
Yeah, I mean, if I called you a retard, I don't think that you have a true mental deficiency.
No.
I mean, you're acting like it right now, but
you're just a little slow to the fact.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just not the brightest crayon in the box.
I want to know though. He says, read your statement again about forced her. What was the wording?
I don't know if he forced her, but from what I gained from TMZ, the very reputable source of TMZ,
the WebMD,
the
WebMD of TV news.
It really is, because you look at TMZ and it's like, oh, whatever. I see the headline and it's like, no, there's really a problem.
People that got dyslexia don't even know what it's really called.
But yeah, no. From what I read, he didn't force her. I mean, he didn't tie her down to a gurney and rip it out.
Yeah.
But no, he heavily implied to her that he was basically going to out the pregnancy if he didn't.
I think she got an IOU.
Well, honestly, you got to think about it too. I didn't consider this earlier, but she was probably under that conservatorship or whatever at the time.
I think she still needs to be. To be
definitely, because she's
getting out of hand.
As somebody who at some point in their life has been a little manic or whatever, that bitch is off her shit. She needs to be some medication or something.
Where is her handler?
That's the point, though. For me, it's okay, if she was just wilding out with some Molly and an 8-ball of blow because she has a little backup money.
I'm almost positive she's doing that too.
But along with the 19 other voices that are in her head, it's probably not helping.
So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I wanted to hear y'all's.
Okay, I got a different one for y'all.
Let's hear it.
So the whole Travis Kelce Swift.
Oh man, I can't fucking stand it, bro.
I'm sick of seeing
it. This is, and I told my man Jared over here before the episode started. I was like, I don't want to tell them because I want them to make sense of it themselves.
Yeah, no, let's hear it.
So, as most of anyone who has a fucking phone knows, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and I'm not gonna lie, the man's a fucking G. Dresses good, plays good. Apparently he fucks good.
That's a humongous dick. Confirmed.
What I'm saying is, the man is dating Taylor Swift. It's huge. Everyone, even the NFL commentators, are like, yeah, so, if you're a Swiftie, they're broadcasting this girl more than
the game.
Mahomes. It's insane. And
did you see her and Brittney Mahomes were talking? And the meme was Patrick Mahomes had thrown 3 picks in that game. And she says, why is he throwing it to the other team instead of throwing it to Travis?
Just let her fall out the booth. Anyways, the whole thing is, and this is hearsay, I watch a lot of TikTok. It's a black hole. So, Taylor Swift is arguably one of the most famous people on the planet right now with the Eras Tour and all of that.
The movie just came out of the Eras.
So, she flies constantly.
Oh, yeah. Jet setting, fuel out the ass. And the thing is, she claims to be a massive conservative and environmental friend. Didn't mean to say conservative at all. Scratch that. Environmentalist. Who cares just, a conservative environmentalist.
Right.
She cares about the environment, but she also hates black people.
She wants to conserve the
She wants to conserve the environment.
The thing is, you The thing is, whenever you are an environmental friendly person and you spend millions on just fuel for your jet,
Also, your
it's probably not really accurate that you care about the environment. So, what do? Taylor Swift, first game she shows up to is Chiefs Jets. Right?
Jets, by the way.
Chiefs and Jets.
Jets, Jets.
Yeah. Well, whenever you now type in Taylor Swift Jets, what comes up?
9/11.
Not a plane.
9/11.
I thought you were the fact checker.
It's something else.
That's
You're throwing in good content.
It's not a plane.
But the thing is, now, instead of, oh, she's polluting the environment, now, oh my God, she's dating Travis Kelce. When you type in Taylor Swift Jets, her press box.
So you're saying it's a distraction?
It's a distraction.
Yeah.
So what are they distracting us from, do you think?
Her spending way too fucking much money on fuel that's not good for the environment when she claims to be.
Her fucking killing that
How
shit
much
more than hundreds
fuel,
of us.
dude, how much fuel do you think it takes to fly from city to city for tour to tour? And then she's obviously going to Europe and shows and fashion shows.
And you know her ass ain't riding the tour
What about
bus.
this? What if that's not what they're hiding? What if they're hiding the fact that she puts out the same 15 songs every 3 years and 14-year-old girls lick her clit like she's the next coming of Jesus?
I think
I
that's
wouldn't
a
mind
slight
licking it.
misdemeanor. However,
Yes, 14-year-olds licking her clit would be a slight
that
misdemeanor.
would be, like, logistically it'd be a problem.
I mean, hot take, but I was always more Miley Cyrus anyway back when I was a child.
Don't get me started.
I mean, The Climb was beautiful.
Well, the downfall was better.
The Downfall was awesome. It came in like a wrecking
Don't get me
ball.
wrong, I'm a Miley. So whenever my late night TikTok goes into effect, it's like a little rabbit hole of things. This stems from what I was just talking about. So Walt Disney, right, was arguably one of the best creatives, and his team and, you know, his imagination, whatever.
Famously hated Jews, by the way.
Hated the Jews.
I
I
wasn't going to stem to that, but
I can't blame him.
He loved cryotherapy and being like, he loved the idea of freezing yourself and coming back in the future, right?
Just being cold in general.
Dude said, I'm going to freeze myself. And I feel like by the time, 2000 comes around, like 50 years later, after he dies, we'll probably do something with that. Well, apparently some Disney work found his way to some area that was off limits, and he didn't even try to get there. It's just like the back rooms type of shit. And this dude found all this, like, it was like Area 51. Shit was just
technology.
Shit was in like
Cryogenic chambers.
chambers. So
X-Files
she
shit.
took a picture, right? And he leaked it. The dude got murdered.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But
Quote unquote.
whenever you were to type in Disney Frozen, that would come up. Now, there are 3 different Disney Frozen movies that are bestsellers in box offices. Why do you think they released those? So when you type in Disney Frozen,
Dang.
I mean,
I'm not like oh my God, aliens are hiding under the Earth's crust.
All right,
I'm not
guys.
that guy. I don't wear a tinfoil hat.
I'm-
But that makes sense.
I'm almost mad I broke out my tinfoil hat last episode. I should have saved it for this one.
Guys,
That makes
we're
sense.
stopping the episode short. Alex Jones comes on at 8 o'clock, so...
Plot twist.
So we gotta tune in to see what's next.
I honestly think there's a lot of potential with this.
That's the idea.
That is the goal.
That's the
goal. Like,
Shit.
That's the idea.
all right, so when it comes to like what you wanted to do with this, I mean, I'm not that this.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
What's-
I need to take a break. Hold on, wait.
It's your episode.
What's your
Bang bang.
obviously your end goal would be like you just released your first episode on Spotify. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So like I love watching like the episode with Bobby Lee and the other
Santino?
like
Bad
hilarious.
Friends.
Bad Friends.
Yeah, great.
I love watching the artist. His name's Nick D. I listen to a lot of his music, but he posts a lot of funny podcasts.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
It's like FRND or something. Fun fact: we were all roommates at one point.
Not long ago.
Not
For
long
literally
ago.
the last year and a half to a couple months ago.
Yeah, straight up. And we would sit around and just like hit the bong, listen to like each other's new ideas, new music, new artists, new like favorite songs. We just bullshit. We're kicking it. Like, I think this is like, if this was the setting, sick.
See. This is the thing for me, man. Like, you know me, I love music, and I
think that's an understatement.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm
that's what we're
that shit runs through
It's
my
a
veins.
passion.
But it got to a point for me where I don't necessarily like the scene, and I don't necessarily like the politics, and I don't necessarily
That's
like,
why I got hip-hop.
and I don't necessarily like the grind of it as much. So it didn't taint me on making music, but it kind of hindered my vision on what I wanted. And this comedy shit, man, is like, I just feel like I'm meant to be where I'm at. Whether this turns out to be, a worldwide phenomenon, or if kids from, just
that's
our
what we started as.
Yeah, kids from our area
started making music. And like when I say that's why I got away from hip hop, I love the culture of hip hop. I love the energy. But the thing,
and I'm still invited to all the cookouts, like every single one.
I still got some
But what you heard, I'm bringing the Devil Day.
I still got some hidden C major tracks locked in the vault. They might be coming kind of soon.
Man, I feel like it's really cool to like just have your own thing, because we've worked so hard like as a collective of like everyone's doing. You're killing it in sales right now. I got my songwriting thing going, and you've started a new venture that like you hit me up and you were like, yo, you want to come through for the third episode? I was like, yes, like.
I mean,
and like above anything, like when I first met you and we got back into rap music,
that was with a Ted's Montana Grill apron, spitting bars.
Like literally right now is the first time in years that I see like a fire in your eye.
I'm obsessed, bro.
It feels like you're in the pocket and you thrive.
I'm obsessed, and it's like one of those things that I feel like comedy's the last like true no filter expression. There's a lot of
you also have to have the balls to do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like bro, y'all know me. In just normal life social situations, I have no filter. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Hey Joe, you want to go here? I don't know who's there.
So I think so. I think that's actually a condition called being a
talent. Yeah.
You're not wrong. We'll start calling him Soprano if we don't quit fucking around.
I don't like following other people's trails, and I don't like being told what to do, which I guess nobody does. But for real, for me, it's like I need to be my own thing. I need to have my own entity, and this is my way where I can talk about sports, I can talk about comedy, I can talk about music, I can have my friends on, I can have them show the cool shit that they're doing. Or we can just fucking chop it up and talk about nothing, and that's the beauty of this shit.
That's what I honestly told Sammy the same thing about you this weekend, because like when I plugged into her car, the whole like Apple Play thing comes on, and it was your album.
Yeah,
and it was like 11:30, and I had a 3.5 hour drive, and she had to work when we got home, and I was like, all right, I'll take the L, I'll drive the way home.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there listening, and like. She kind of like perked up a little bit. She saw like C major on the screen, and I'm listening. I haven't heard a lot of this stuff in like a year and a half, just because like we've all been doing our own thing. There's new stuff, there's new music, and we're sitting there, and she was like, what was that about? And there was a story. I'm like, what was that about? And there was a story. Oh, then did that really? Yeah, that really happened. Like, whenever we were the only, like, no discriminatory shit whatsoever, when we were the only white dudes pulling up to East Atlanta to come and spit bars on a stage full of a crowd of like 100 people in a packed-ass room the size of where we are right now.
I walk in, and they're like,
what the fuck
is this guy?
And then we come back 5 months later doing our 6th show there, and everyone's like, Porch! J-Cab, Maker, get the fuck up. You're going to wait in the line. And everyone comes up. And then I bring my mom out there.
Yeah.
And then the thing was, why I was talking about taking it seriously is because they came to a point with the hip-hop shit and there was oversaturation. I went to a club in Bankhead And I showed up, and they were like, "Yeah, you're credible. You've been here multiple times. Like, you're gonna be the headliner." There were 9 people there. I dipped. This hat, right? Money Conscious LLC, my man. Shout out Money Conscious. This was the best gain I had from that night from going out to Decatur to perform. And it was like
there's a lot of and this might just be the Atlanta scene. I don't know. Like I said, I grew up in Atlanta. I became an artist in Atlanta. I think the Atlanta scene on the surface is very creative, and there's a lot of hidden gems here. But I don't think that we as artists support each other as much as we should.
Everybody wants to be the big star. They don't want to be part of a community.
Which is cool, but like you eat with the team, you don't compete with the team. And I'm the type, especially with this shit, man, like I want this platform to be something that like,
as authentic as possible.
One episode we're fucking laughing and we're giggling and having a good time. And then the next episode,
someone's puking in the bath.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about
Jared, you all right?
Let me get him some water.
Me and Mav got a little too stoned.
My fact checker's in
My
there.
fact checker be spitting nothing but fiction right now.
You shoot deep end.
So I've been really enjoying how a lot of comedians nowadays do a lot of crowd work.
Yeah, I mean,
For
dude.
me, Matt Rife, and have you seen the bigger dude?
Stavros. And that's the beauty of comedy too, bro, is like you can come from any walk, any way of life. You could be any race, any ethnicity, and if your shit is delivered in a confident way
that people
and you believe
behind.
in your material, most likely, bro, you're
That's
gonna
why
get a
Matt
good
Rife
reception.
gets away with so much shit and so many things he says is because he doesn't say it and he's like, I'm sorry. And he says it and he'll look at the person that should be mad at him and he's like, am I wrong? And that's a whole part of it.
Matt Rife's definitely one of the up and coming dope comedians. He's got a new special coming out on Netflix, Natural Selection. It's coming out soon. It's probably gonna be hilarious. So yeah, definitely looking out for that one. The only other thing that I saw that was interesting that I figured I'd bring up because it's kind of music related, but also just hilarious. Kanye is in the news again. Shocker.
At this point, he's got an annotated. He's got like a site notation. Like you just copy and paste.
So this might be one of the wildest ones yet. Kanye, and I heard this through the wire, by the way.
Oh God.
Kanye's claiming that he's not bipolar any longer, but that he gained autism from the famous car crash that wired his mouth shut.
Through the wire. He gained autism through the wire.
So yeah, I didn't know that car crashes could cause autism.
I don't think that's how.
I don't know the science on it.
And our fact checker is.
This sounds like a Kanye medical fact.
The statement's more Down syndrome.
Every Kanye article sounds like it's a Florida man article.
But no, the context behind it is even funnier because it came out because Kanye was texting Elon Musk apparently because there's been a lot of shit talking about him on Twitter or X about the whole split up with Kim K. So
he's had like 3 bitches that look like Kim K since.
But so he's trying to get Elon Musk to support him in this matter.
Is he gonna build him a bitch?
And then maybe
he's gonna open a new store in the mall. It's called Build a Bitch.
He's gonna send him to
all of
Mars.
them gonna look just like all of Kanye's exes.
They're gonna have to open a new lithium.
They're gonna have AI, and you gotta.
But no, he. I don't know if you guys know this, but Elon actually famously suspended Kanye's Twitter once upon a time because Kanye was making anti-Semitic remarks.
He tweeted out a swastika inside the Jewish star.
Not only that, but he quote unquote said that he would go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
I'm no politician and I'm no historian. However,
historically, that doesn't work out.
What is going DEFCON 3 on the Jews? Is that stealing their wallet or something? Like
what's the word if something doesn't have anything inside it?
Jalid, you good? Hollow?
Jalid has returned.
And what's the word for how much you pay for something?
Lost.
Put them together.
Holocaust? Oh wow!
Holocaust.
Walked myself right into that one.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's an aggressive statement. I'm not going to be the one that says the word.
That joke was elusive. It was hiding from me like Anne Frank.
Dude, all I know is I don't even know why Kanye's trying. Why is Kanye even trying to go against the Jews? Because there's no way you can ever match Hitler's KD. I mean, he was 6 million and one.
Gentlemen,
No,
you're wearing a striped shirt.
No, I mean he did. He had unlimited. He had unlimited UAVs.
Boy in striped pajamas.
You see his what's it called? His loadout, right?
my
man went to the drop box and said, "I want to look just like the enemy."
Don't make me get your old brother wear out that fucking head ass.
In constant sorrow.
To be fair,
most of Hitler's kills were assists.
that's true. He
So he may have
50 points though.
Oh my gosh!
I gotta pee.
That makes Hitler actually 1 and 6 million. 1 kill, 1 death, 6 million. Because the only person he ever kills
If you
himself.
think about it, that's not a great record.
the biggest.
It's not.
That's the only person. What?
The only person he personally ever pulled the trigger on was himself. All the others were assists.
Didn't he?
No,
eat,
and that other bitch.
Didn't he eat cyanide?
Did you see Thompson?
They ate cyanide and then shot themselves.
No, he didn't.
Supposedly. He's an Argentine.
I'm excited about everything going on.
Should be.
Fucking
Big stuff.
hitting up Vortex soon. Hitting up Laughing Skull. Yeah. Some open mics, bro.
That's the.
You gotta start hitting mics, dude.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping that maybe I can get a couple laughs or just offend somebody outright.
Every bit of PR is good.
Really get a Karen on your back.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna go after an entire group of people and just drill it.
You mean like stage dive on them?
No, that would be like the Travis Scott concert.
I think
there
that's-
might be some casualties.
I think that's premeditated murder.
It's similar.
Yeah, I told you, dude. I've been dating this girl. Yeah, dude, she's fucking awesome, man. She's like, she loves me, and
Tell me the shit.
yeah, bro. She loves me and she tries to support me, but then I fucking suffocate her. I was impressed she lasted as long as she did. Whatever.
Oh.
So yeah, y'all gonna.
Oh yeah, I have a bit. Yeah. I got a little fun thing I thought we could do. I know you're doing your thing. You ain't drinking at the moment.
Yeah, no.
For old time's sake, I thought we'd make Jonah look like a bitch. And
I'm not
a race.
I'm not one of those people that don't drink that are like, I don't understand why you drink.
I went to jail 6 times in 28 months and graduated, so I don't give a shit if you do.
I mean, the world sucks. Why would you ever drink?
Why would you die?
What? Are you going?
He's going full Karate Kid.
Jake Cav stepped in the building.
About to hit a crane kick.
Well, salute.
Honestly, didn't go super well for me. I'll clean it up, Major.
Hey, that's Mama Major.
Hey, that's the cost
Mama
of
Major.
fucking
That's
making a
what
podcast.
Here's to civil wars and revolutions, dirty whores and prostitutions, Southern boys that love to fight, Southern girls that fuck all night.
Right.
Amen.
Can't attest to any of that personally, but yes.
Hellfire.
Sorry,
All right, so-
Mama Major's across the pond, baby.
Yeah, my mom's in London.
No, I know that, but still. Mama Major says, "Oh, that's weird. It's sticky right here. What happened?"
That is
Porch
her
wasn't
shit.
here. Then sees the podcast.
We had a massive orgy. So I got a segment for us.
Okay.
Got a segment for us, something to get into. So imagine that we were all on death row, right?
Could happen.
I mean, we're
Very
all
well.
humongous pieces of shit. It's not
Valid.
too far off.
Valid.
So, you're on death row, and it's an unorthodox death row because they're like, we're going to take you to whatever bar, whatever restaurant you want to go to.
Going to
You
castle.
get one.
I'm going to Castle.
Going
too.
to castle.
I'm going
You
to
get
Castle,
one fat meal, whatever you want. You get a drink of your choice, and you get a shot. And then they're fucking frying you.
Is the execution sponsored by Bar Rescue?
too. John Tafford
What
pulls the fucking lever.
Also, what type of execution are we talking about? Electric,
Lethal or electric?
like
Lethal injection.
gallows, just beheaded
Ooh,
cartel
I
style.
want firing squad.
They're gonna flay you.
Really? Just like Jesus.
Alive?
Yep.
Alive.
Like what do you
Like
you know what
No, not fillet. Flay.
Play.
like in Game of Thrones.
Flay. It
What's
means
flay?
It means that they rip your skin off while you're still alive.
You can go
Like
fuck
the
yourself.
bullets.
You can go fuck yourself.
All right, so you're not
Should
eating.
be better.
You're dying on an empty
You don't want
stomach.
to eat before that?
It's getting ripped out anyway, you fuck.
You might need a double shot.
All right, we'll go with flay. Whatever. It's painful as fuck. Okay.
You're dying. It doesn't
All right,
really
who's
matter.
starting?
We'll go with you. You're the
You're
guest.
the guest.
All right.
So you're going to Castle.
So I'm going to Castle. for
Castleberry Ale House.
That's my spot. Shout out the gang. Shout out Randy. Shout out Brad. Shout out OG Joe. Shout out Aaron. Shout out the girl Sam.
My boy Pickle.
My boy Pickle.
Pickle.
You know, the gang. Shout out John. I know. I've been going there too fucking long.
Yeah,
Anyways,
man,
It's like fucking Cheers,
I
bro.
know
That motherfucker knows everybody.
I know the cooks too. All right, I'm gonna go for my drink. I'm gonna go with a nice hazy IPA.
Okay.
Something good. Because I'm not like a cocktail guy. I don't want like a vodka cran. I'm gonna get the bang for my buck. Let me get a Long Island.
No, you're
iced tea.
dying, bro. The bill's not
Can I
on
be
you.
honest
Fuck
with you?
Fuck that. I'm gonna get a nice like 8% hazy IPA.
Okay.
Like
keep
a nice,
starting.
a nice little buzz off the first beer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go shot wise. I'm gonna go. There's a blend. A buddy of mine's the master distiller at Legends Distillery. Shout out Ian McCoy.
Name drop.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
right.
also a FOCO joint?
It is over by Dawsonville, like 369 area.
What's it called?
Legends Distillery.
Legends
They-
Distillery. Come
Ian
in
makes
Georgia.
all the tequila, bourbon, everything
Hell
house
yeah.
made. They're gonna do the video for South 185.
Tell him Trevor Lawrence sent you.
Gang. He does a small batch bourbon. It's like a bottle pick. It's like 300 bottles they do.
Okay.
It was 124 proof, and it was the clearest, like most notable, just smooth, little bit of oak, little bit of citrus on like cherry flavor on the back end.
All right. All
Some
right.
vanilla, like it was just a good bourbon.
All right. So
So
good
if I'm
bourbon.
gonna shoot that, boom.
Good
As
bourbon.
far as my food goes, keep it OG. I'm gonna go with like a smokehouse burger.
Bet.
No tomato,
Always good.
medium rare, a little side of tots, extra crispy, and I'm gonna go ahead
And
and
a side of
throw-
Joe sauce.
Joe's sauce. Shout out to Joe's sauce
Shout out to
for
Joe.
you.
For those who don't know, you gotta ask by name Joe sauce. It's a mix of buffalo,
Garlic.
barbecue, and garlic, like honey garlic style. Amazing.
Beautiful.
And then a side salad, no tomatoes, ranch.
Healthy choice for your last meal.
Run it.
Jonah?
Well, coincidentally, I'm also gonna pick Castleberry Ale House.
This is the most-
Damn well you're supposed to go to good old.
This is the most Forsyth County
Yeah, actually-
segment.
He's actually completely right. Curveball. I'm going to good old days.
God.
God's, as I like to call it, church. The only bar,
farthest guy.
the only real bar in Forsyth County. They you can smoke inside still, and the food for a place where you can smoke inside that's a biker's bar is phenomenal.
I mean, when you have to
We're not-
preface it with that many things before
We're
you
not-
say the food is
We're
good, it
not
makes
talking
it sound
about
a
a
little
we're
worse,
not talking about a biker bar like Mongols, real MCs. We're talking about it's called like Sofo Biker Club on Facebook, and they make hats together.
Yeah.
Like
It's
the
very
Wayne
true.
and Foco, for real. But those guys just want to pick fights and call each other not bikers.
Very true. And you'll run into anyone from your past you will never want to see at this bar. So
Or get molested by a 65-year-old woman that's probably had like 3 dead exes.
So my associates do not like to attend this bar, but I'm going to for this venture, and I'm gonna for my meal,
Your last venture.
my last venture, I will die at my hometown bar.
Is he going to sing karaoke?
I am gonna have to request to sing karaoke "Without Me" by Eminem one
Jake
time
Cass back.
right before.
Back again.
Back again. Two trailer park girls go round here.
All right, so-
All right, so
All right.
I'm gonna have a lobster bisque.
Good
It's
choice.
a phenomenal bisque.
I know what you're
Coincidence.
thinking.
That was out of left field.
I know
like
what you're
that.
thinking. It sounds like it's disgusting. A
No.
dive bar with lobster bisque.
Gods has good food.
Good God, dude, do yourself a favor and fucking butt chug yourself some lobster bisque. That shit is delicious.
I
bro.
wouldn't recommend it, but it's a way to intake.
And I'm honestly going to take a page out of Major's book here, and I'm going to go with a Reuben with that.
Oh, yeah.
Phenomenal
Big
Reuben
Reuben
there.
guy.
Big
Yo,
Reuben guy.
Big guy in general.
Big
but
guy.
Big Reuben guy.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what you drink.
So for my drink, I'm a classic rum and coke kind of guy.
Cuba Libre.
If I get the
Light or
pick,
dark?
I like white rum. And if I get the pick, I like the Captain White, honestly. It gets a little bit of hate, but I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it. Does the job.
You're the
And
one
most
dying.
bartenders overpour it because it's Captain.
And they overpour it because it's God's.
All right.
No, this
So
is your
You
execution.
got like a triple
Typically-
shot for $7.
typically-
Like, fuck.
typically for my shot, you know me, I'd go Jaeger bomb, but I'm about to die. I'm going to want something with some kick. I'm going to hit me a Rumpelmans.
I was gonna say Rumple. I was gonna say Rumple, but I had to fuck with like the
Spoken like a true alcoholic.
Spoken like
Bro.
a true Forsyth County
But
degenerate.
second was Rumple.
There's no more drunk
FC
logic.
Boots.
There's no more drunk logic than Jonah telling me right before he drives drunk home, I'm gonna take a shot of Rumpelman.
And it'll hit me when I get home.
I'm gonna take a shot of Rumpelman so my breath smells good. Boy,
Bro,
I'm about to get your ass.
Bro,
Those were not fun days. That was pre-DUI Jonah.
I'm
Post DUI Jonah is better.
I'm not even gonna hold you because most people don't smoke. Castle, Mazzies, even Black Diamond, they charge like $6 or $7 for Rumple. It's 150 proof shot. That's like drinking 3 or 4 Miller Lights.
Yeah.
Like
For
it
those-
does the job.
For those of you who have never
If
had
you don't like
Rumpelmans,
peppermint, you're gonna kill yourself.
if you've
But
never
it
had
does the job.
Rumpelmans, it tastes like you're
Yeah.
shooting a shot of Listerine mouthwash.
It
in the
tastes
mouth.
like
it
you-
burns like it too.
It tastes like you deep throated the peppermint, man.
It tastes like you're going home with a 45-year-old mom and you're having breakfast with her 12-year-old.
Oh,
Sketch.
damn!
Welcome to Forsyth County.
Nice
Damn,
situational
kids.
aspect.
She had kids real late.
Damn.
33 years old? Fuck. That's almost in
I know, and the guy left too. It's rough.
I
All
mean,
right,
just
Jared.
for shits and giggles,
Jared.
you up.
Jared, what's your execution meal?
Hey, I want you to start with your shot. You're taking the shot first.
And where are you going for the shot? Of course. Where are you going first?
It's obviously not Deep Eddie. You couldn't
If
hold
you
that
say
down.
Red Robin, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Go Red Robin or fucking.
Yum.
If I go anywhere, it'd be where my sister's working.
Ooh, shout out Eclipse Day.
Is it still Eclipse?
Yeah, for now. I'm living in Cherry Street.
Fuck
soon.
Eclipse Luna.
Yeah.
Shut up. You used to work.
Joe,
This is my show. Fuck
Alright,
Eclipse Luna.
Unfiltered. You used to work there.
Unshout out Eclipse. God damn.
No,
Just kidding. I love Avery, but fuck that place.
Yeah, they're weird guys.
Someone just told me.
Food's good.
Someone just told me to go get a job there if I want to bartend.
But if I'm at Cherry
Do
Street,
that.
She's the bar.
I'm going brunch.
Ooh.
Okay.
I respect this.
What
All
do you
right,
think?
I'm all ears. I respect this.
I gotta go drink. Obviously, it's brunch. What else?
Did bottomless mimosas
got
count
to
as
take
a drink?
It's a drink.
Bottomless mimosas until I can't.
I'm surprised you
You get one.
It's bottomless.
Nope.
This is
Alright,
my
but
my
you-
cup.
I didn't say how big the cup was going to be. Carry on.
All right, so you get a pitcher of mimosas because most people sell it by the pitcher.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get a couple pictures.
All right.
Okay.
So Jared's hammer.
I'm going on death row with my guy right here. bro.
My guy's going into fucking.
He was
heaven.
plotting.
Hammer.
He was plotting the whole time.
All right. So you
I
get
used
mimosas.
to be up in the kitchen back there.
Okay.
All right. So
So
what are
now
you
I'm
doing?
talking about chicken and waffles.
You play on my heartstrings right
On the
now.
waffle, blueberry compote.
Oh shit.
Ooh, a twist on a Georgia classic.
If you
This
say the
is
wrong type of syrup,
What kind of is there syrup?
This is getting sexy.
Whipped cream
Sorry,
on
I'll
top.
scream.
Oatmeal with shaved almonds.
Damn.
Oh,
Dang.
Just sprinkle that shit on.
this man's speaking gas.
he's, like, he's over here like
Sit back. I can't see the wizard.
Cook it.
Let him cook.
You take a look. You take the syrup on the side.
I'm listening.
Jared, just stick it in already. I'm horny.
What type of syrup?
He
Don't
said,
say the wrong thing.
he said blueberry compote.
No, he said compost. That's not the syrup. That's the little gelante that goes on top of the blah, 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 blah.
Go on.
Let's just start.
The suspense.
What we use in the kitchen, my go-to. We got them classic bottles. Aunt Jemima.
Okay.
She's still the model of the bottle.
Okay, you still got the black lady on the bottle.
You're damn right, represent.
That's not real shit.
Man, stand up for the cause.
You keep that shit on the side. Fold that waffle in half.
On some chicken?
God damn.
Yeah, put a
Oh.
chicken. Put a
Wait,
chicken
wait.
Chicken sandwich.
What you mean fold the waffle? With the chicken in it?
with the chicken in it.
Chicken taco waffle.
This is like a fever dream.
You
What
cut
the
you
fuck?
cut it in strips. Hold it by the outside.
Dip it
Yeah,
in the
that-
syrup like
yeah.
toaster sticks, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
All right, guys, I'm going to IHOP. I'll be right back.
No.
Drizzle the chicken. Hot honey.
You got your chicken and waffle creation as your entree. You got a mimosa as your drink. So
Shot.
what's your shot?
If you say a blowjob, I'll punch you in the face.
Just like a blowjob would.
Shot.
What's your shot?
It's gonna be my last one for like real, right?
It's gonna be your last
Yeah,
one.
It's
for
the
life.
last one ever.
Might as well stick with the syrupy theme and go for
Oh,
fucking
no.
Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger bomb. I thought you were gonna say bird dog.
All right.
No, not Bert. No.
All
Jaeger
right,
bomb.
tell me what your Jaeger bomb is, because
Yeah.
some people
You're one of
might
two
do it
people.
different.
You're one of two people. Which one are you? You mix Jaeger and what?
It's fucking Red Bull. Are we kidding?
No, it's fucking Monster all day. Bro.
Okay, first of all, you're a fucking psychotic serial
You
criminal.
know damn well
that
those
hasn't
times in your
been on
apartment
the-
it was fucking Monster.
You
It was Red
mix
Bull.
Jaeger
Dude, it
with
was
Monster?
Yeah,
What?
it covers it so much better.
You are a monster.
No,
I
hold
am a
on.
monster.
Let's ask a sensible question,
No.
okay? Let's ask a sensible question.
I'm leaving a poll under
as-
this. Who does under the
Have
section?
you worked in a restaurant with a bar before?
Yeah.
Okay, I know you have.
It's
I-
always Red Bull.
I know you have. So guess what?
It's always Red Bull.
Do you ever see reps for Monster come in?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Do you ever see a Monster fridge rather than a Red Bull
They're
fridge
too-
behind the
they're-
bar?
They're too
Nope.
busy. They're
Okay, cool. So whenever you look up a Jaeger bomb on Google, what does it usually say it's mixed with?
Red Bull.
So why are
Energy
you
drink.
mentioning Monster?
Energy drink.
Blast.
It's more cost efficient.
You are the weakest link.
That's why it's not. That's why it's not in the bars because they can upcharge.
Jim said, I drink and I know things.
All right.
That's all I do.
All right. So my death row meal. It's a tough one.
Oh, I'm excited. Because you don't like cheap shit.
It's a tough one, bro.
You're
so
a bougie bitch.
yeah, I'm a bougie.
But it's
bitch.
from one place, though.
I'm a bougie bitch. I'm gonna say I'm going to Cabernet.
I was going to say Marcel.
Oh no!
I guess Marcel.
I'm going to
Me and
Cabernet,
Joe had a feast at Cabernet.
and that's the
this past
exact
year.
meal I'm having when I die.
Can
I'm
I guess hers?
Yeah, let me hear it.
All right. So for
what
a
we
shot, all right, like just will you tell me if it's a mixed shot or a neat shot?
I'll tell you this: it'll be an enjoyable shot more than it will be a me taking it to get fucked up shot.
Okay, so I'm gonna say either is it a white or dark liquor?
Dark.
Green tea?
No.
But it's a
Same
mix.
liquor.
Vegas bomb,
Same liquor.
No.
Same liquor you said?
Same liquor.
Jameson.
pickleback.
No.
No, hold on. So this is important. I'm on his podcast right now. I'm finna guess this man's shit, okay? I'm very confident in this. I
give
don't
me
care
one
if
more
we have to
guess.
cut 2 segments out. I'm
One
gonna
more
get this.
guess. One more guess.
All right, you said it was Jameson.
It's not a Vegas bomb.
It was not. It was
Not
not
a
a
pickle.
straight shot. It was enjoyable. Jameson.
It goes by a name, I would assume.
You said not Vegas bomb, but it's Jameson. Dead turtle.
Nope. Ready?
Yeah.
Breakfast shot.
Oh, how did I forget?
Jameson,
I haven't
butterscotch.
done breakfast shot. Remember when that Indian
Orange
got
juice.
crispy.
You guys remember when that Indian guy bought the whole bar fucking
Yep.
breakfast shots at Castleberry, Waffle House shots?
Yeah, and I asked him if he was, because he was Indian, if you could eat bacon like a fucking idiot, and he was like, yeah, that's not us, bro. We're the ones.
We
with
don't do
cows.
pork.
We don't eat
Yeah,
cows.
we don't do
I was like,
cows.
fuck.
All right,
well,
drink.
So
Drink. You either go when I've seen you at the bar. You either go seltzers, or you go a draft, like a craft beer.
so
Stop
it's
drinking
either-
beer, so I'm going to say peach high noon.
You stop drinking beer. It's definitely a high noon then.
my death drink.
Yeah.
My death drink is gonna be a Crown and Coke.
I haven't seen you drink that in a long.
I haven't either.
That's
I haven't either.
That-
But you want something?
if I'm going.
You like that enjoyable flavor?
Yeah, that.
You want to go out with with one of the manly
So my
pleasures.
Cabernet
Cabernet.
entree. I don't see you eat as much like ravioli or tortellini as I see you eat good pieces of meat.
I know what
like a good lamb chop or a Alfredo chicken parmesan.
I know what he got, so I'm not gonna guess.
Yeah. All right. So my meal
That we already have eaten
that
before.
I've already eaten. It was the best fucking thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Shout out Hannah's birthday.
Yeah, for real. Shout out Hannah's grandparents.
Yeah, facts. And her dad.
Got a lot of grams.
But so my death row meal would be a 40-ounce rock salt tomahawk,
Damn.
Yes, sir.
2
We didn't ask the price.
grilled lobster tails.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't on that level.
I need a
We didn't ask.
I need a truffle twice baked potato.
You got this meal?
Yeah, we split it.
Restart, please. 40-ounce tomahawk.
40-ounce
Twice
rock
baked
salt
potato.
tomahawk, a
Mid-rare.
twice baked
medium
truffle.
rare. Truffle baked potato.
Twice baked truffle potato.
Okay.
How many ounces for the lobster?
The lot. I'm gonna say there were 5 ounces.
There's 16 ounces in a pound. This motherfucker almost like a 2.5 pound steak.
So
Good. Yeah.
two grilled lobster tails,
fucking say that on my.
and then I need 6 grilled shrimp and some asparagus.
Tail on or off on the shrimp.
I'm gonna eat that whole bitch.
Don't forget we had escargot to warm up.
And some escargot if the death row people will let it slide.
And there
Are
was
you, okay, let me ask you one question because I know where you're from. There's 2 ways to eat a lobster roll.
It's lobster tail, not a lobster.
I know, but I'm asking you about lobster roll. There's 2 ways to eat a lobster
I eat
roll.
like a hot dog,
You do cold with mayo or hot with butter?
cold with mayo. Yeah, no, like they're gonna need a fucking dolly to carry me to the electric chair after I'm done with it. I'm ready.
That's like
They'll probably just sit you in the chair. And you just eat
Let me eat in the electric chair.
Yeah, because you ain't getting up after.
All right, so yeah,
I definitely so fucker. I underrated the shit out of my answer.
yeah.
I forgot we went there. I forget we did this.
Well, you're dead now, so it's
Feel like I will say though, the part of my answer was though, if I'm gonna sit somewhere and have my last meal, I got 6 games to work at. The bartender probably gonna overpour my shots.
and suck your dick, considering that's your girlfriend.
Now you know.
One
And-
stop shop.
And I'm probably gonna know like 90% of the people. So like if I don't have to buy anything else, is that my last?
It's your last meal, bro. You're not paying.
People
Can I
are
play
busy
pool? Are
shopping.
you Jewish? Can I play pool on?
You're worried about the check.
Can I get a best 2 out of 3?
seen
If I
the corner
ordered what
right
I
now, I
ordered
got
at
2 popcorns.
Castleberry, if I ordered what I ordered at Castleberry, a smokehouse burger, I'm gonna say roughly like $14.99, $13.99.
All right.
Joe's is worth $200 fucking
Let's,
dollars.
So
Sick.
All right. So we're gonna come to a segment towards the end of the show every week. We call it Cheers of the Week and Sneers of the Week. Basically, Cheers of the Week is going to be your happy-go-lucky part of this, where you're saying something that you fuck with genuinely, something that you like right now. It could be a TV show, it could be a movie, it could be a song, it could be an album. Whatever you like, whatever you fuck with, doesn't matter. I don't care. And then there's Sneers of the Week. Sneers of the Week is going to be my favorite part. It's when you talk about something that you fucking hate, something that you can't stand.
is it like predominant to the like time of the year, or is it just like anything in your week?
I mean, something recently that's gotten on your nerves, some that you were like that took you to that point.
Oh, all right, bet.
So yeah, we'll start with you. You're the guest. So what's your cheer of the week? We'll go with everyone's cheer.
I don't like starting the whole thing.
All right. We'll start with Jonathan.
All right, bet. Let's start with John.
Jonathan, what's your cheer of the week?
Cheer of the week.
I see
I've
what
been
level.
kind of excited because I've been having the munchies here for a minute. I have acquired Pop Rocks. I've never seen this. Pop Rocks dips. It is supposedly
Are they edibles?
No, it's just regular candy.
Fully
I
expected.
wish it was edibles. It is just a motherfucking sucker and powdered Pop Rocks, and you dip that shit up. So
Those
good.
cheers.
It's a cokehead's favorite candy.
Yeah.
That's your cheer?
I mean, we love rocks.
That's your cheer?
That's my cheer. I'm very excited about it. Let's
Going
give it
on to sneers, actually.
Jared's sneer. What's Jared?
You got a sneer?
Candy that takes more than one step to eat. If I open the package,
Immediately shit on.
That was fucking fun.
I don't want
Consume.
these extra steps.
Context. They're brothers.
If there's,
I knew he was going to go against me no matter what I said.
if there's
Well, he also has the
dip.
power of editing. So.
if there's a dip to put it in, why not just put it on the shit?
Think with your dip.
Dippy bottle pop. It's a one step.
Bro, I'm like Drake, bro.
Oh,
We like it
don't-
with the
don't
dips. With the
Oh my
dips.
It sounds
You're
like
fired.
It sounds like you're doing too.
All right, Jared. What? So that's your sneer of the week. Do you have a cheer of the week?
Oh, it's of the week. That's the whole. Yeah, it's the week.
Yes, sir.
My sneer for the week is probably, honestly, something that's been really bugging me is the lack of THC edibles in my life.
Yeah, I got a guy.
So I have a guy as well. I just haven't,
He's got
been able to
pumpkin
link
bread,
up.
right?
Pumpkin
Them
bread?
shits are expensive.
With butter.
So,
Pumpkin bread.
With butter, yeah.
Yeah, I would say the lack of.
How far do you
edible
come on the podcast? No
marijuana.
pumpkin bread, bro.
I actually do have some in the car right now.
We will discuss this momentarily.
I swear to God, it's in the
Heard that.
car right
Heard
now.
that.
I'll take it all back.
Plot twist, next episode topic. He gave me banana bread. Or no, he gave me the first batch of pumpkin bread I got. 3 slices, thick as fuck, made with butter. Came home that night from bartending. Guess where that plastic bag was? On the floor in shreds. Guess what we had at the house? A dog. That dog was on fucking Mars.
Shooting dog.
I called animal control. Anyways, that's a topic for a different episode. when
This
I'm on
dog
it.
was like Joey Diaz.
No, like it was bad. Okay.
All right. So that was your
Lack of edibles.
lack of edibles.
Lack of edibles in my life. I'm gonna get up on that for next week. Might be the
Okay.
cheer next week.
I got
Alright.
you.
Since
Alright,
you've exposed both of yours, I might as well finish mine.
Okay,
So
Ben.
for the
I haven't
cheers.
even said anything about
Go ahead.
me at all.
Cheers.
So as we talked about earlier, we were doing some research on a
Poking
few
around.
topics that had came up, such as the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yep.
And his father clearly not happy. If Taylor's gonna fuck up his whole career, fuck that bitch. She can do whatever she wants.
That's the cheer.
But
No, it gets better.
curious about the research, I was wondering what the hype's about. You know, he's a football player. He's
The
probably packing some heat.
bedroom hype.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, what draws him to her besides the Jets? Besides the Jets, why is she there?
Publicity.
But also,
Let me see what you Google.
is he packing something? I looked up how large is Travis Kelce's dick?
Good lord.
Just what's he
Go
what's he
on.
working?
I'm listening.
And you found.
And the first thing that came up, I've already placed the order.
It's
Is it a mold?
clearly something cheerful.
Did
What
you-
is it?
It
Did
is
you buy a
a,
dildo?
Kansas
it
City
is
Chiefs
it
dildo.
is a sewn canvas
He bought it?
contain
You
That-
bought it?
that does state
You bought it.
who
You already showed
Travis
us what it said.
has the best dick
Show the camera.
ever.
Show the
ever.
camera.
Touchdown Kelsey.
At this point, I'm going to pull your hoodie of your hood like a diaper and then staple it to your forehead.
Like a diaper?
So Jared's cheer of the week is his brand new art that he has purchased.
It's a Travis
That's my
Kelce
brand.
dick art.
That's my brand new investment.
He's also now a Chiefs fan.
Go Chiefs. Have
Man,
been since
I gotta get on fucking Craigslist and find some new co-hosts.
They're probably cheap. They're probably cheap.
There's no way they're cheaper.
All right. So, Porch,
Maybe.
what's your
Maybe something.
cheer of the week?
Pretty special but basic. My girlfriend helped me get down to South Carolina and spend 2 days with my sisters, some of their significant others, and my parents, and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. They had a $4 shot special for Screwball. We had a little bit of a time.
Okay.
Got to see my uncle sing some songs by the fire. Like
Just a good family time.
Like a good little hometown visit. It was much
Home
needed.
cooking.
That's
It
what
was
I'm
much
talking about.
needed. Just fantastic to see everybody.
Back to your roots.
Bro, that's awesome. That's probably the first and only wholesome cheer in the show's history. Maybe the last. I'm not sure, but fuck yeah, I'm all for family time. I'm all for it.
I think I got to reevaluate my life. That my thing was about getting high. And eating candy.
No, it's still a pleasure.
That's your thing in general.
It's still a
getting
pleasure.
high and eating candy is my thing.
I think it was about dick.
All right, so
Is it Spears?
sneers.
I can't remember that for the life of me.
Sneers.
I've said Jeers, Spears,
If you noticed, he asked me just a moment ago.
Sneers. Okay, so I'm gonna.
So what's your sneer of the
The
week?
Just show
sneer
like
of the week.
What's grinding your gears?
Go
About the
away.
pissed off thing.
All right, I'm gonna say something. I'm a nice guy, so we're gonna end on the episode in a positive way. But I'll say the sneer, and this person means a lot to me. However, I was in a conversation with someone, and we were all having drinks, catching up, having a great time. We're not my immediate, we're not my mom, dad, nothing like that. We were just hanging out, and this person let out a hard ER.
Ooh.
And for those who need a little context, I'm from South Carolina. I'm a little bit of a black sheep of my family. I go home and it's not exactly what I'm comfortable with, but I enjoy seeing my family. But this person was around and they let that shit out.
Fucking A.
They let that shit out. First person, and this is the first time in my life I'd had to look at that person to the point where it wasn't hey man, stop. Hey man, stop. Hey man, stop. I stood up and had to put my drink down and push my woman beside me and say, shut the fuck up. And he is 16 years older than I am. A big role model of mine.
That's a no-go.
Big role model of mine.
That's a big no-go.
And he got embarrassed and,
Hey, for the diversity, I'm loving this sneer. No hard R's, baby.
No
That's what
hard
I'm
Rs.
talking about.
I'm from South
You heard it here first. No hard R's.
bro. I'm from South Carolina.
No soft days. That's a matter of fact.
With this complexion, no soft days.
I'll keep it short and simple. I'm not trying to be political, not bring it to a whole thing. All I'm saying is the best. It was a sneer, but the good part about it is this person was substantially older than I was, and I got emotional about it, and I shed a couple tears because it was the first time I've seen this person in a long time. Right? I don't want to end I'm here for 24 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this person, I was walking around heated, I punched a brick column, I was pissed off. And my mama was sitting there, and she didn't back down. She stood by me. My sisters were sitting there, and I just hear, T! Turner. And I come over there, and I was heated. I had nothing in my hands. I was like this, and I sat down in this chair. And he was like, I'm going to tell you something. You're 16 years younger than I am. You just brought up, this is after I cussed him out, brought up
You called him out like he hadn't been.
Never
Probably
happened.
no one.
The fact that you stood your ground, you didn't back down to me, your mother's right here, I'm as close to you as I am, and I'm your elder, and
It's a wake-up call.
he was like, you should never apologize for standing up and being the person of change.
Hell no.
And if people want to sit there and be the yes man, cool. But we stood up, hugged it out, big respect. This sneer turned into something positive, but it irked me so bad. That I was home for a day and a half.
It's a good one.
Irked me so bad. The thing is this.
Good one.
Aside from the comedic factor, I feel we're all part of so many communities that we have to relate to people sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever certain people come on this podcast that people aren't used to talking about their environments, whatever, you want to hear a little bit about their life.
Yeah, no,
So,
fuck yeah.
I thought it was a big, like, full circle interaction. So, like, sorry to kind of
No.
sorry to kind of tense the mood up a little bit.
I know it's a comedy thing, but we get serious from time.
It was just like, it meant a lot to me.
That's cool. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go fast in my noose. I'll be right back.
Context, this man right here was the first person to put me on a hip-hop stage.
Yeah.
He was the first person to send me a text and say, hey, I have a slot for you. Do you want to do it? And the whole crowd of Scottsdale, Arizona, wasn't familiar with it. We've come a long way from doing this shit 7 years ago in your garage, writing rhymes, producing beats.
Damn straight.
So now that we have a little bit of a voice, like, to me, we can speak to some people, and that's cool as shit.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
I think that's respectable. I really
real
do.
quick, my cheer of the week. My cheer of the week is you guys. That might sound gay, whatever. But
No,
followers,
Yeah.
thank you guys. My
He's real.
family, my friends. Real. Thank you guys. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing this shit.
Fully support you.
But yeah. Yeah, dude. Thanks everybody for fucking, believing in this shit, and it's just the beginning. So my cheer of the week is y'all. My sneer of the week.
I want to hear this shit.
Go on.
My sneer of the week. I mean,
We
y'all
always end on a negative.
know, I always gotta end on a negative note. You know me, I'm a cynic.
Controversy.
Better strap in.
I'm a cynic. So what's really pissing me the fuck off, and it had dodged me for a minute because I just didn't pay attention to them forever, but I just found out that there's still 2 more Fast and the Furious movies scheduled to be fucking made. I mean, are we fucking kidding? Are we fucking kidding at this point?
There's a line.
How
Bro.
many times can they hint that Paul Walker's character's not dead?
They already sent black people to the moon, bro. You guys did it. You guys did
If
it.
you have the same Roman numerals as the Super Bowl in your movie title, it's too many.
Ludacris and Tyrese in a spaceship. That's the pinnacle.
It's too many.
We're
What
done.
can you do?
We're done.
You've had flying cars, Dodge Hellcats on 37 mud tires. You've had Dubai buildings going from building to building with a
These
hypercar.
motherfuckers are superheroes at
You
this
got the
point.
motherfucker-
and
If Dom can land on a tank with a girl in his arms
I'm
and
just-
not die,
I'm just over it, man. I'm over the Fast and the Furious. If there was
Respect for that.
if there was never another one,
Someone's got to say it.
if there was never another one in the history of the fucking world, that would be too fucking soon.
they should have gave 2 movies or 3 movies after Paul Walker, but no.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
that was Fast
you
Five.
guys want to hear a quick Paul Walker joke before?
Of course.
I guess, yeah.
You-
Done.
All right.
What's the difference between Betty White and Paul Walker?
Betty White and Paul.
At least Paul Walker hit 100 before he died. So, great episode, guys.
Thanks again
for
all the support.
I really appreciate you guys having me.
love you guys.
Thanks to my guest, Porch, my co-host, Jonah Cavanis, my fact checker, Jared Cavanis. And as always, your loyal fucking host, I'm Joe Campione. Peace out, assholes. Love y'all.
This is
Bye.